Hello, my name is Morgan. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a yoga workout, and we're going to work on toning our lower body and our abdominals. So if you're ready to sweat, let's get started. I will link in the description below some more yoga workout classes that I've done that you can pair with this easily and do make it a complete workout, or just take it next time you have the availability. But I love doing these centered workouts because it really strengthens your core. It really gets your heart rate up. It's good to have these yoga classes in your practice so you can strengthen your core and your lower body so you can perform better when you do yoga. So if you have a block, get a block, but it's completely optional. It's just going to be for one of the little workouts we do today. But let's go ahead and get started. Hands rest at the top of your thighs, close your eyes. Inhale and exhale through your nose. We're centering our breath. We're coming into the moment. We're going to be present through this class. We're going to focus on the movements. One more breath. Exhale, flutter your eyes open, and let's lengthen up through our arms. Look up. Breathe. Exhale your hands down to heart center. So we're going to start with a spinal breath. So we're going to do cat-cow. So we're going to put our hands on the tops of our thighs. We're going to inhale, pull your pelvis, tilt your pelvis forward. As you arch your back, look up. So my belly button is coming forward. I'm going to exhale, round the back, look down. And do this at your own pace. Still using the nose, big fluidity. Two more. Back to center, we're going to do that same movement, but we're going to come further down. So we're going to inhale, look up as your chest falls down to the ground. Exhale, around the spine, come back up. Do this at your own pace. Try to take deep, full breaths, awakening our spine. Preparing for this class. Last one. Exhale, release down to the ground. Take 2 breaths. Press up into a tabletop position. So in this tabletop position, we're really pressing the ground away. Our knees are directly under our hips, sucking your navel in toward your spine slightly. And we are going to do, I like to call these crow taps. So we're going to inhale our left leg out into space, and then we're going to exhale, bend the knee, Bring it in towards your armpit or your elbow, tricep area. Exhale it back. Inhale, bend. Exhale back. Let's change our breath. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Now elongate your arm. We're in sunbird. We're really hugging our core in, keeping our body stable, and breathe here. Two more breaths. Exhale, place your right hand down, swing the right leg behind you. Left arm comes up and flex your left toe in line. We are in a side plank modification. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna inhale, our left arm stretches as far as we can towards the front of the mat. Exhale, we're gonna tap, elbow to knee. Inhale straight, exhale tap. Inhale straight, exhale tap. Inhale straight, exhale tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Now let's flex the foot, point the toes. Flex the foot, point the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, place the left hand down, swing that right foot around, and we're gonna pop. We have 20. 10. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, straighten the knee. Keep your foot flexed, bend, straighten. Let's do 20. Keep that right hip in line. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in line. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up on your right toes. Hover that right knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press forward. We're in our three-legged downward dog. Hips are up. Inhale everything. Exhale, release. Bend that knee in. Bring it towards the chest. Bring it to the left side of your mat. Left hand comes down. Right arm comes up. Breathe. Fallen triangle. You could look up or down for stability. Make sure your wrist is directly under your shoulder here. Last breath. Exhale, plant the right hand down. Bring the left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog for a breath. You can pedal it out. Bend your knees and straighten them. Catch your breath. Exhale, bend the knees. Come back into your child's pose. We're going to do that on the other side. So take a few breaths. I'm going to switch sides so you can see me. One more breath here. Exhale, press back up into tabletop. And we're gonna start with those crow taps again. So inhale, your right leg back into space. Exhale, lift, right leg up. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, tap. You wanna try to get the tricep or the armpit. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, using just your glute and your abs. Exhale, tap. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Breathe. Look forward. Long line of energy. Lift up that left hand. Hold this leg. You can flex the foot or point the toes. It's completely up to you. Hold it and breathe. Strong shoulders. Don't sink down. Press the ground away. Lift up through your back leg, through your arm. Exhale, plant the left hand down. Swing that left leg around. Right arm comes up, flex the right foot, and we're in that side plank variation. Take a breath here. Strong side plank, press the ground away. Make sure your shoulder is directly over your wrist. We're gonna bring that right arm, stretch it out, and then we're gonna exhale, tap. Stretch it out, exhale, tap. Tap. Inhale, tap. Inhale, tap. Inhale, tap. 5 more. 4, 3. Squeeze those abs. 2, 1. Exhale. Arm comes back up and we're gonna flex the toes and point the toes. Flex the toes, point the toes. Let's do 10. Keep that right leg up. 1, plant the right hand down, swing that left leg around. Keep that right leg extended. And we're gonna pulse for 20. Only using your glute here. Spine straight, pressing the ground away. 15, 14, 13, 12. Keep that hip in line with the right hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Straighten the knee. Bend. Straight. We have 20. 19, 18, 17, 16. Breathe. Keep those hips in line. Double check your alignment. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl the left toes under. Lift up. Hover. Leg is straight, active. Hug your core in. 2, 1. Release into your downward facing dog. Take a breath here, catch your breath. One more breath here. Exhale, come into a seated position. Grab your block. So we have 2 more exercises to do, and then we are done. 3 more, sorry. So let's press our lower back into the ground. Right here, you can have your block in your hand. You can have it between your knees, it really doesn't matter for this exercise. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift up our glutes off the ground. Then we're gonna exhale, slowly roll our back down to the ground. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. So we're using this as kind of to catch our breath, to work on pressing our lower abs into the ground, pressing our lower back into the ground. Breathe. I have the block in between my knees to help me with my alignment. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. It doesn't matter how far you're coming off the ground. Press through your heels. 5 more. 4. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release down. So really make sure your lower back is pressed into the ground. So if you need to lift up your tailbone, tuck your tailbone like like a dog is tucking its tail underneath it, and then softly lay back down. So you should feel your whole spine making contact with your mat here. And we're gonna do some block passes. So I'm gonna bring the block into my hands. I'm gonna lift my hands over my head. Inhale, breath. I'm gonna exhale, lift up. My legs are gonna come up. As long as my lower back is still pressed on the ground, I'm gonna pass it. Inhale, only drop your legs where your lower back is touching. Exhale, pass. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pass. We have 5. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pass. Keep your knees bent for a modification like this. That's fine. 3 more. You've got this. Last one. Exhale, release. Hold the block in your hand. If it feels good, you could do some glute bridges here, or you could just inhale and lift up, just kind of stretching through your lower body. Last one. Release the block down. And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some bicycles to finish off the class. So we're probably gonna do around 50 bicycles. So there's 2 ways to do bicycles. You could tap your elbow to your knee. So my right leg is on the ground, I'm tapping my knee. Tapping my other knee. Tapping my other knee. Or you could lift up your leg, hover your leg as you're tapping. Whichever way you choose, make sure your lower back is on the ground. Big inhale breath. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause the video and prepare for this. But if not, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Inhale breath. Release everything. Hands behind your head and let's get started. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Every time you tap, either inhale or exhale. Lower back's pressed into the ground. Get those shoulders off the ground and twist, squeeze, squeeze. Every time you make contact, squeeze those abs. Squeeze, lift, squeeze, breathe. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Let's just bring our arms to a T and wipe our legs. We are done. Let's do a couple of stretches. Really release the tension in our lower back. Sometimes we create compression doing abdominal moves. Let's just bring our legs to the right hand side. And breathe into our spine. You can look over your left shoulder if that feels comfortable. My arms are at a T, but goalpost arms are another option for this one, if that feels better for you. Last breath. Exhale, let's bring your legs back to center. Inhale, breath. Exhale them over to the left. Breathe. You can look at over your right shoulder if that feels good for your neck. Breathe into your spine. Come back to your breathing. Inhale, breath. Exhale, release down. You could squeeze your knees into your chest. One last little stretch. And then we're going to come up to a seated position. So if you want to just fall into the fetal position, using your arm as a pillow, remembering that this is a position of gratitude. Think of things that you're grateful for. Your body should be one of them. Your body does so much for you. Be thankful. Using your right hand, let's press through the ground. Press up into a comfortable seated position, and we're going to take one last breath together to bind the practice. Creating a giant ball of energy, so let's inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, through the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, your arms up overhead, look up. Exhale, let's take one last bow to thank your body for the practice. Come up and namaste. Thank you for this practice, sharing this practice with me. I really appreciate it. If you like my videos, make sure you subscribe and like the video so I know that you like it and you want to see more of them. And also, I have a beginner yoga mini-series, so if you're interested in yoga, not just the workout aspect of it, but the actual practice of yoga, check out my mini-series. I have 6 classes, and I go through different styles of yoga so you can find what's best suits you. But anyway, I hope to see you next time.